right, welcome to our Hatha Yoga practice this evening. We'll start on our back, so you can go ahead onto your back whenever you're ready. And once you're on your back, just give yourself a nice big stretch. Extend your legs, arms overhead, just lengthen your whole body. And then just relax. So find a comfortable position. You can bend your knees if that feels better. You can extend the legs, or you can even take your feet wide and let your knees drop in if you'd like, just to relax your back and your hips for a little bit while we work with our pranayama breath work. So once you've found the position that's comfortable for you, and feel free to change your position as well if you need to. So once you've settled in, just bring your attention to your breath. Start by just noticing that you're breathing. No need for your breath to be a certain way. Just follow the breath, the inhales and the exhales. As you're following your breath, notice that your breath starts to become a little bit deeper. Now let's equalize the breath. So as you inhale, count your inhale and make your exhale the same count. It might take you a couple of rounds to equalize the count, that's fine. So making the inhales and the exhales the same. Keep the equal count, but let's use the words in and out now as the first count. So as you breathe in, think in, 2, 3, 4, or whatever your count is. And as you breathe out, think out, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't matter what your count is, but just use the words in and out as the first counts. And feel that movement of your breath. So as you breathe in, you're thinking in, 2, 3, 4. Feel the movement of your breath as it comes in. As you breathe out, thinking out, 2, 3, 4, and feeling the breath as it goes out. Now, because this is an evening practice, we'll bring a little more awareness to the exhale phase. So we'll work with holding the breath out after the exhale. So lengthening that pause, the space between the breaths. If you're doing this recording for in the daytime, you can do the same type of thing, but with the inhale. So you'll take that same count and you'll hold the inhale for that same count. So because this is the evening, we'll work with that after the exhale. But if you're doing this in the morning and you'd rather a little more energizing technique, then you can take that same count and use that as retention on your inhale instead. So breathing with this equal count, continue with that. Keep going with the equal inhales and exhales. Now make the retention or the pause after your exhale the same count if you can, and using the word pause as the first count. So if you're breathing into a count of 4, it would be in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, pause, 2, 3, 4. Whatever the pace is and whatever your count is fine, but we're trying to have those 3 components of the breath equal. If you can't get the retention or holding the breath out for that long, just make it half of the count. So if your inhales and exhales are a 4 count, you can hold the breath out for a count of 2 instead. We just want to make sure we're not forcing anything with the breath. So if possible, the inhale, the exhale, and the pause after the exhale are all the same length, using the words in, out, and pause as the first counts. And again, if that holding the breath out, that pause is a little bit too long, just shorten it to half of the count. So if you're doing this recording in the daytime, then that pause would be after the inhale. So with the pause after the exhale, it's more calming. If we use the pause, if we lengthen the pause after the inhale, it can be more energizing. So just by varying the ratio with the breath, playing with the different phases of the breath, we can have a different effect on our bodies. Just a couple more rounds. If it starts to become forced, just let it go and just return to a natural breath. If you can keep going for a couple more rounds, go ahead. Working with the breath is a practice, just like everything else. And when we're working with breathing techniques, it's also about energy. So we're moving energy. We're harnessing this prana, or this life force energy. But if we're forcing the breathing technique, it can make us feel a little bit agitated. So we don't ever want to force anything. Do one more full round of breath, if you're still going. And just let all the counting go and relax. Just breathe naturally. Notice the effects of that breath work that we just did. Notice how you feel. And you can bend your knees. Take your knees into your chest and just hug your knees. You can rock if you like. Now take your feet to the mat. So we'll just get the hips moving a little bit. So you can bring your knees together. So the insides of your legs are touching and your feet are on the mat. Arms can be overhead here if that feels okay for your shoulders. Otherwise, just extend your arms open to the sides. On your next inhale, take your right knee out to the side, lift your left hip off the mat, then exhale, bring your knees back together. So just on the right side, inhale, press the right knee open. You're trying to get it to the floor or close to the floor if you can. Exhale, the knees back together. So just keep going, use your breath. It's a diagonal movement, so you're lifting the left hip as you try to get the right knee toward the floor. Make sure your left foot is not rolling, so your left foot stays flat. You're just lifting the hip. Keep going. It's a nice, slow, mindful movement. Trying to get a little bit further each time if you can. So we're just working with the external rotation for now. A couple more times on this side. Two more. And just pause at center, take a couple of breaths. Now go the other way. So as you inhale, press your left knee down toward the floor. Exhale, bring your knees back together. So you're lifting the right hip as the left knee goes down. Keep going. Try to get a little further each time if you're not already touching the floor with your knee. Make sure you're not rolling the right foot, just lifting the hip to try to get the left knee toward the floor. Not too fast. Stay with your breath. Let's do two more. And relax. You can bring your hands down to the belly and just close your eyes, take a few breaths. So this, what we're doing here, this movement with the lower body, with the hips, part of the Alzheimer's series, but with the Alzheimer's series, when we do this hip movement, we do it for much longer. I would do it at least twice as long as we just did right now. So right now I'm just using it as a way to get the hip joints moving. But when we use it as the Alzheimer's series, it's much longer. Same movement though. So now you can take your feet out as wide as your mat. So pay attention to the technique. It is important. Arms can be overhead or out to the side. So now it's just the right leg moving. Your left leg will stay very still. As you inhale, press your right knee down towards your left foot. Then exhale, bring your knee back up. Keep your left foot flat. Inhale, press the right knee down. Exhale, bring it up. So your left knee stays pointing up toward the ceiling. Inhale, press. Exhale. When you bring your right knee back up, make sure it doesn't go past that vertical position. So you're rolling to the inside of your right foot, and then the foot is flat as you come up. So keep going. Pay attention to what you're doing. Try not to go too fast. And make sure that the left leg doesn't start going along for the ride here. Sometimes that happens. So we're just working with the right side. I'm trying to get a little bit further each time if you can. One more on this side. Now you can go to the other side. As you inhale, press your left knee down. Exhale, bring your knee up. Keep going. Inhale, press. Exhale, bring it up. No rush. Make sure the right leg doesn't start going too. And that you don't go beyond vertical with the left leg. So we're just focusing on the internal rotation now. One more in this direction on this leg. And now just let both knees drop in toward each other. You can bring your hands to rest on the belly. You can close your eyes and just relax. Let your hips relax. This also can relax your back. With your hands resting on your belly, feel your breath. You can always be aware of the breath. Breath awareness, and the way that we use the breath in yoga, is one of the things that separates yoga from other forms of activity. You can bring your feet in so they're hip distance apart. Place your right ankle on your left knee. And you can stay with your left foot down on the mat, or you can bring your legs in towards your chest if you like, either hanging on to the back of your left thigh, or you can wrap your hands around the shin if you're able to. Just be aware of what's happening in your neck here. So if you feel like your neck is a bit strained or arched, or your head is lifting, then just keep your foot on the floor, or you can slide something under your head for support if you like, a blanket or a block or something like that. Take your left foot back to the mat, arms open to the sides. Keep your legs in that same shape. Take an inhale. On your exhale, roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Legs go to the right. So you're aiming your right foot toward the floor. It's okay if it doesn't reach. Try to press the right knee back away from you, and arms are just open to the sides here. Bring your legs up, still keeping them in that same shape. Take an inhale. On your exhale, let your legs go right now. So now your right foot is bringing your legs over to, or bringing the left knee over toward the right. Two very different twists. First one was a little more getting into the hip. This one is a little more for the lower back. They'll both target the back and the hip, but a little bit different. Coming up, bring your right knee in towards your chest and right foot to the mat. Left ankle on the right knee. So again, you can stay there with your right foot down. You can bring the legs in, holding on to the back of the leg or the front of the shin, whichever you like. Be aware of your neck. With your right foot down, open your arms to the sides. We'll go to the right first. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start rolling to the outer edge of your right foot. Slowly let your legs go to the right. So you're trying to aim the left foot toward the mat. It's okay if it doesn't reach. And then try to press the left knee away from you rather than bringing it toward the floor. Try to press it away. Bring your legs up, inhale. On your exhale, legs go to the left. Bring your legs up, bring your left knee into your chest, and take your left foot down to the mat. So feet are hip distance apart, knees bent, arms are down by your sides. As you inhale, roll towards your tailbone, arch your back. Exhale, press your lower back into the floor. So just tilting your pelvis forward and back. You're not lifting your hips, just tilting the pelvis. Inhale toward the tailbone, and exhale, pressing your lower back into the floor. So just a few more like that. One more time. And just come to a neutral spine and take your knees into your chest. You can hug your knees, rock, circle, whatever you'd like to do here. Bring your big toes to touch. Take your knees out wide, arms between your legs. Press your hands away from you, and then bring your legs in so they touch your arms. Your arms are shoulder distance apart. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lift your head and shoulders and activate the pose here. So press your arms and your legs in toward each other. The arms press into the legs press into the arms. It's a very strong active pose. If it bothers your neck, you can just keep your head down, or you can just take your hands behind your head instead of reaching through your legs. Releasing back to the mat, take a hold of your ankles if you can, and try to press your knees open as much as possible, without force, of course. If you're able to, you can bring the soles of your feet together and interlace your hands around your feet, and then the knees can open a little more into suspended reclining bound angle. Bring your knees in, hands on your knees together. Just circle a few times clockwise and counterclockwise. Take your feet to the mat, so knees stay bent. Interlace your hands. Inhale, press your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, take your arms overhead. Inhale, press up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, press up, inhale. Overhead, exhale. Press up, inhale. Exhale to the heart. One more like that. Inhale. Overhead, exhale. Inhale, press. Exhale, hands to your heart. Switch the interlace of your hands and we'll do that same thing again. Inhale, press. Overhead, exhale. Press up, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Again, inhale, press. Overhead, exhale. Press up, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. One more time, all the way through. Press, inhale. Exhale, overhead. Inhale, press up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Just open your arms out to the sides. Make tight fists. Take an inhale and squeeze your fist. Good for your lymphatic system. Relax. Exhale. 2 more times like that. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, relax. 1 more time. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, relax. Extend your legs. Keep your arms open to the sides. Take an inhale. On your exhale, wrap around, right arm on top. Reach back for your shoulder blades. Inhale, open your arms. Left arm top, exhale, wrap around. Inhale, open. Right arm top, exhale, wrap around. Open your arms, inhale. Left arm top, exhale. Option to lift your head and shoulders next time. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, right arm top, lift your head and shoulders if you want to. Inhale, release, arms open. Left arm top, exhale, option to curl up. 2 more like that. Inhale. Right arm top, exhale. Inhale. Left arm top, exhale. Inhale, release back. Take your hands behind your head. Just lift your head, adjust your neck. Place your head back down and just relax. Hands can be on the belly. You can bend your knees if you want to. Just take a few breaths. Let everything settle. Now bend your knees, so feet hip distance apart. Arms down by your side. So now we'll come all the way up into bridge pose. Take an inhale. We'll move on the exhales. On your exhale, lift your hips. Holding there, inhale. Exhale, coming down either all the way or you can hover just above the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift. Hold, inhale. Exhale, lower down, part way or all the way. Inhale. Lift, exhale. Holding there, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift. Hold, inhale. Exhale down 1 more time through. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Hold, inhale. Exhale, coming all the way down and just relax. You can close your eyes, hands to the belly. Let's take a few breaths. Take your feet out as wide as your mat. Arms out to the sides. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. So just side to side with the breath a few times. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. Next time your knees go to the right, you can finish there. Just come back to center, drop your knees in, just relax. You can roll over onto your side whenever you're ready. And just stay there. And when you're ready, help yourself to seated. So we'll be doing a series with incline plank, which is lifting up and then coming into a rounded forward fold. If you don't want to lift up, that's okay. You can just stay upright and then come forward and then just stay upright rather than lifting up. So the hands will stay in the same position. We'll just be rolling over the fingertips. So the backs of the hands will be on the mat when we come forward, and then we'll roll over the fingertips and the palms will be down as we lift up. So just rolling over the fingertips. So your hands won't move. You're just rolling over your fingertips, planting the palms and then coming to the backs of the hands. So we'll start by coming up into incline plank. So you can, oh, here's one of my daughter's cats. You can plant your hands, take an inhale, lift up if you want to, and exhale, lower down. Take an inhale, exhale, round forward, backs of the hands to the mat. So we'll do that a little quicker now. Inhale, plant your hands, lift up. Exhale, lower, round forward. Inhale, plant your hands, lift. Exhale, roll over the fingertips, back to the hands on the floor, round. One more time like that. Inhale. And exhale. Stop scratching my mat. Stay in the rounded fold position. Stop scratching my mat. So stay rounded forward with the head dropping forward. And now extend your arms. So your hands are on either side of your legs. Take an inhale, pull back on your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, come forward now with a long spine. You don't need to go too far, but now we've just made this into a hamstring stretch. You don't need to go too deep. Walk your hands back, fingertips back behind you, lift your heart. And then you can bend your knees, wrap your arms around, pull yourself forward. Come to a cross-leg position with your right leg in front. Take an inhale. On your exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale to the right. One more, we'll hold. Inhale. Exhale, twisting to the right and stay there. Keep your twist, turn your head and look over your left shoulder. Turn your head back to the right. Come to center, take an inhale. Exhale to the left. And we'll do it a couple times with the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the left. One more time, we'll hold. Inhale. Exhale, twisting left, hold. So you're looking back toward the left first. Now turn your head and look over your right shoulder. Turn your head back to the left. Come to center, take an inhale. On your exhale, come forward partway. Inhale, walk your hands back a little bit, lengthen. Exhale, come forward. And do that again. Inhale, come up a little bit, lengthen. Exhale, come forward and hold. Coming up, switch your legs so your left leg is in front. Take an inhale. Your exhale, slide out to the right. Inhale, come up, lengthen. Slide out, exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, slide out, stay there. You can take your left arm up if you like. Inhale, reach it over on your exhale. If you'd rather not go there, you can just keep your left hand on your hip, or you can take your arm behind your back. This can actually be quite nice with the arm behind the back. It's helping you to keep your shoulder back, so you get a little more into the side body, a little more into the shoulder. You don't have to look up. If that bothers your neck, you can change the position of your head. And coming up, take an inhale, exhale, sliding left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, slide out. So maybe a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sliding out to the left. So again, option, the right arm can go up and over if that feels good. Hand can be on the hip, or you can wrap your arm behind your back. So do whatever you would like to do here. Notice how your neck feels. And come up, facing center, inhale. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, coming up, lengthen. Exhale, forward. Inhale, coming up, we'll hold this one. Exhale, come forward and hold. And you can come up, just extend your legs, give them a shake. And come to hands and knees. On your next inhale, extend your right leg out behind you. As you exhale, bring it in, nose towards your knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it in. One more time, inhale. Curl it in on your exhale. Inhale, extend. On your exhale, take your leg over to the right. Look at your foot. Inhale, back behind you. Exhale to the left. Look over at your foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale behind you. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Take it over to the right and let's stay here. Plant your foot down and come up. Take an inhale. Reach your left right arm up. Exhale. Come over to the left. So planting your left hand so the shoulder and the wrist are lined up. And then bring your right arm back up. Inhale. Exhale, take it back over and hold. So reach through the fingertips, press your left hand down. So you feel a nice stretch here on the side of your body. Now take your arm up, take your leg up if you can. Baby half moon. Lower your foot, take your hand to your side, and then come up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Leg up behind you, inhale. Cross it over to the other side. Exhale, look over your shoulder. Take your leg back behind you, inhale. Exhale, lower your knee, and let's go to the other side. Left leg, inhale. Curl it in, exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it in. One more, inhale. Curl it in, exhale. Inhale, extend. Over to the left on your exhale. Inhale, take it back behind you. Cross behind, exhale. Inhale, so your head is following. Exhale, look at your foot. Inhale, exhale. Holding on the left, inhale. Exhale, take your foot over to the left and come up. Inhale, take your arms up. Then exhale, over to the right. So again, make sure that your shoulder and your wrist are lined up. Take an inhale. Exhale, reach your arm over by your ear. Press into your right hand. Reach through the fingertips. Now coming into a balance. Left leg, left arm lift, if you can. Lower your foot, take your hand down, and then come up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down. Leg back behind you. Inhale, cross it over to the right on your exhale. Look over your shoulder. Inhale, take it back behind you. Exhale, lower your knee. Take an inhale, lift your heart, drop the belly. Exhale, come into child's pose. And just relax. Extend your arms forward. Spread your fingers, anchor your hands down. Come forward on an inhale, tuck your toes, and on your exhale, come to down dog. And in down dog, bend your right knee and press your left heel toward the floor. You can do this on your elbows if you'd rather. You can still do a calf stretch on your forearms. Bend your left knee, press your right heel toward the floor. Now bend your right knee once again, and this time add a little twist. So look under your left arm. Back to center, left knee, add a little twist. And come back to center, look forward and slowly make your way to the top of your mat. Take an inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Bring all the way up on your inhale. And exhale, hands to your heart. Pause in Tadasana, take a few breaths. Hook your thumbs. Take your arms out in front with your palms face down. Come up onto your toes. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take your arms up overhead. Stay on your toes here if you can. And lower your heels, lower your arms. Look at the thumb you have on top and just release your arms, shake it out. Now cross the other thumb on top. It's probably going to feel very strange. Come up onto your toes, inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. One more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, take your arms up. Maybe come a little higher up on your toes if you can. Oh, our low is back. Lower your heels. Lower your arms. Shake it out. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold and step your left foot back. And then you can come up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Hook your thumbs and take your hands across your chest. So into Garuda Mudra. And just stay here. Hold this high lunge. Take an inhale. On your exhale, start to stand on your right foot. Lift your left leg up behind you if you can into Warrior 3 with Garuda Mudra. Bend your left knee, take your right knee, take your left foot back down. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, hands down, step forward. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Coming all the way up, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Pause, take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, fold, stepping your right foot back. And come up, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Hook your thumbs, hands across your chest, Garuda Mudra. Maybe feel your breath as you're holding here. Feel your breath under your hands. Start to lean forward, step onto your left foot, slide your right leg in so you can keep your toes down, or you can take it up if you're able to. Bend your left knee, step your right foot back down, reach up, inhale, exhale, take your hands to the mat, step forward, inhale, lift your heart, exhale, fold. Bring all the way up on your inhale, hands to your heart, exhale, pause, take a couple of breaths. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, right knee up. Open to a low tree pose. And you can open your hands into lotus mudra. So the pinkies and the thumbs touch, the palms come up, or the other fingers come apart, the heels of the hands are touching. Hands together, turn your knee forward. Inhale, take your arms up through center. Then exhale, lower your arms to the sides. Inhale to the sides and up. Exhale. Inhale. Left knee up on your exhale. Open to a low tree pose. So keep your foot below your knee. Make sure you're not kicking the hip out. So try to lift and lengthen. And then open your hands into lotus mudra, mudra of compassion. Hands together, turn your knee forward, hands up through center, inhale, exhale, lower your arms to the sides. Inhale, reach up. On your exhale, bring your hands together, bring your right knee up. So try to match the movement and the breath. Inhale, as your foot lands, your hands come together. Then exhale, the left knee comes up. So moving meditation. Inhale, try to control the movement so your foot comes down as your hands touch. Exhale, right knee up. Inhale, so you're moving through the full breath. Left knee up, exhale. Inhale, left foot down slowly. Right knee up, exhale. Just keep going at your own pace. Not too fast. Control your movement. Next time the right knee comes up, we'll stay on that side. Opening once again into a low tree pose. And this time we'll come into willow. So your right hand can just be on your right leg. The left arm goes up. Inhale, exhale, a little bit of a lean. You don't have to go very far. Turn your knee forward, reach your arms up, bring your foot down, bring your hands together. Inhale. Exhale, left knee up. Open into your low tree pose. Left hand to your leg, right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, if you can, just a bit of a lean. So think of lengthening through the side body rather than bending. Knee forward, hands together. Inhale and exhale. So feet hip distance apart, or you can take them a little bit wider if that feels better for you. Slide your thumbs into your hip creases. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, just pull gently with your thumbs out to the sides. Fold over your thumbs. So you're at a flat back position right now. Take an inhale. On your exhale, continue folding over your thumbs. Stick your chest and chin forward. Now slide your hands down the backs of your legs. Then inhale, coming up a little bit, lengthen. Exhale, coming in a little deeper. So using your breath, we're not bouncing. It's a controlled movement. Inhale, exhale. One more time, we'll hold. Inhale, exhale, come forward and hold. Breathe here. If you have blood pressure issues, you're better off to stay at the flat back position and hold there. Now from here, bend your knees, take your hands to the mat, and just take your knees to the mat. So toes tucked under. Actually, let's do this first. So bring your right foot forward so both legs are at 90 degrees. Right hand faces you, left hand faces away from you. Hook your hands. So this is now Ganesha Mudra. And as you inhale, pull on your hands, and exhale, relax. Inhale, pull. Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Lower your hands, bring both knees down, tuck your toes under, shoulders back, hands to the lower back. So come into quarter camel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, quarter camel. You don't need to go very far. Inhale, lift your chest, not your head. Exhale, child's pose. Stack your fists under your forehead. And now coming back up to your knees, left foot forward. So both legs are at 90 degrees. Left hand faces you, right hand faces away. Connect your hands. Inhale, pull. Relax, exhale. Inhale, pull. Relax. One more, pull, inhale. Exhale, relax. Take both knees down. Tuck your toes under, shoulders back, hands to the lower back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, quarter camel. Inhale, lift with your chest, not your head. Exhale, stack your fists and then reverse them. So the other fist is on top, forehead onto your hands. And from here, you can just shift your feet over to one side, legs out in front. And bring the soles of your feet together. So bring your heels in close. Hold your feet. You can rock a few times. Now take an inhale and exhale, come forward. So this is a little more active. The chest is lifted, back is flat. And now come up, slide your feet a little further away from you now. Now round forward. So hands can be on the feet like they just were, or you can slide them under your ankles and hold on to your feet. Now with this one, the head can drop toward the knees, or to the feet, sorry, a rounded back. So rounding the back like this, letting the head drop forward is actually a little more calming. This isn't bound angle anymore. This is now a variation of tortoise pose. And you can come up, extend your legs out in front, give your legs a shake. Come onto your back. Take your knees into your chest. You can rock a few times if you like. Keep your knees bent, open your arms out to the sides, take an inhale. As you exhale, extend your legs up and reach up towards your toes. Inhale, bend your knees, open your arms. Exhale, extend your legs and reach up. Inhale, if you need to support your head with your hands, that's fine. Exhale. Inhale, this can be done without straightening the legs too, if you like. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, reach up. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release back. Take your feet to the mat, extend your legs, take your arms overhead, stretch, feel the stretch in the abdominals. Bend your knees, knees into your chest, hug your knees, rock if you like. Left foot to the mat, cross your right knee over, arms open to the sides, inhale. Exhale, knees left. So if you don't like the cross knee version, just uncross your legs, that's totally fine. It's a little deeper with the knees crossed. Bring your knees up and switch. So cross your left knee over if you're going there. Take an inhale, knees to the right on your exhale. Arlo, stop it. I usually put the downstairs cats away when I'm doing my classes, but he was sitting up in the window and he looked quite comfortable. So I thought I'd leave him, but maybe not the best idea. Bring your knees up. Bring your knees in towards your chest, arms open to the sides. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, bring your knees closer and then take them over to the left. So now you're trying to bring them closer to the left arm if you can. Inhale, bring your knees up. Exhale, take your knees over to the right. Try to bring them close to the right arm. So a higher twist now. We're targeting a different area of the spine. Bring your knees back to center. Take your hands onto your knees. Pull your legs out wide so your knees and your feet come out wide. And maybe you'd like to rock or just stay still. It doesn't matter. And you can stay as you are, or you can move into happy baby now if you want to. Holding on to the outsides of your feet so the knees are coming down toward the outside of your body. Feet are facing toward the ceiling. So as you're trying to bring the knees down, you're also trying to lengthen the lower back so the tailbone is coming toward the floor as well. Hug your knees into your chest. Take your hands onto your knees and just circle your knees a few times, clockwise and then counterclockwise. Hug your knees, take an inhale. On your exhale, curl up, bring your nose towards your knees. Marlo, come here. And then release back to your mat. Extend your legs. Take your arms overhead, make tight fists. Take an inhale and squeeze all of your muscles, tighten your fists, squeeze your legs. Exhale, relax. And again, inhale, squeeze, tighten up your muscles, squeeze the muscles of your face here as well. Tighten up everything. Exhale, relax. Do that one more time. Inhale, squeeze, tighten, hold, squeeze the muscles of your face. And exhale, relax. Find your comfortable position for Shavasana. And just let your body melt into the mat. So letting everything go. that squeeze and release can help you to let go of any lingering tension in your physical body, so you can really release and relax into this pose. So make sure you're comfortable. Close your eyes. You can start by bringing just a very gentle awareness to your breath, just noticing the rhythm of your breath and the flow of your breath. That can be helpful. It can help you to settle into Shavasana, like the waves of an ocean. You can carry on with that attention on your breath throughout all of Shavasana if you like, or you can let it go whenever you're ready. Bring your attention to your body, your breath. Take a nice, deep, nourishing inhale through the nose, bringing it all the way down deep into your lungs. Pause and hold just for a moment. Long, slow exhale out the nose. Allow some movement into your body, fingers, toes, stretching, or any other movement that you like. Whenever you're ready, you can roll onto your side and just stay for a moment. So knees towards your chest, you can tuck your chin, round your back. And when you're ready, help yourself to seated. Sitting up with your eyes closed. Hands just resting on your legs, shoulders relaxed. Take a moment just to breathe and notice how you feel after your yoga practice. Your hands together at your heart. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Namaste.